There is a 21-ton rocket barreling towards the Earth right now. And they don't know it's going to land on Saturday, and they don't really know where it's going to land. Have you seen this story?
No.
Are you serious? You watch the news all the time.
I realize that, but I'm not up to my eyeballs in papers, writing papers, so no.
So once again, he takes the opportunity to tell everybody about all the papers he's writing. All right, so what do you think about this rocket just barreling towards Earth?
I mean, it sucks for where it goes, I guess, but I think we're all right.
I don't know. They showed a map, and the United States had 5 possible landing areas.
See that? Were we one of the possible places?
It went right through the middle of Jackson. I say landing places. The trajectory of the rocket is passing over the United States. 4 passes around New York City, of course, and then 1 big pass over Atlanta and Jackson, Mississippi.
Just don't go south this weekend, I guess. So, yeah, that's not good.
21 tons, and they say that 30 to 40% is going to burn up in the atmosphere. That's still a lot of percent left.
Yeah, it's a lot. That's a lot of tons. Where's the rocket from? Who shot the rocket?
China.
Of course, China.
It's from their space station there. They've released parts of their new space station, and something happened, and now the rocket is uncontrolled, barreling towards Earth.
The plot of like a Clint Eastwood movie called Space Cowboys, where he and a bunch of guys are astronauts and have to go in space and stop a rocket.
No, that was Armageddon.
No.
Space Cowboys.
Space Cowboys was Clint Eastwood, Tommy Lee Jones.
Yes, and they were just older astronauts that were going to go up.
Though there was a Russian rocket that was barreling through.
Okay, tell everybody about your paper. What do you got coming up?
I had a paper due on the military strategy of the Civil War due last week, and I worked on this. I'm just now catching up on sleep, so I haven't watched the news in a long time. But if the Earth is so much of it is water, surely it'll hit in the water, right?
Well, that's what the Chinese said this morning, that the chances of it striking land are going to be very small. They expect it to go into the ocean because the Earth is 75% ocean. For those of you wondering, why didn't you go talk to Mr. Jones, this Earth and space science teacher? I tried, but I think he's testing this morning, so...
I'm second best in this area. I wonder what's like the time trajectory. Like, when were they like, oh, well, you got 5 minutes, it's about to hit you.
Right.
Like an hour.
They said that it's coming in, it's going to land on Saturday, and that they will be able to tell us when and where within about an hour to 30 minutes.
According to the New York Post, it's 100-foot tall.
Yes.
Core, 22.5 tons, like you said. Jonathan McDowell, an astrophysicist at Harvard, is saying it's potentially not good. He said last time they launched a long march. Yeah, I went to Harvard, right?
Yeah, he's a genius.
I guess he couldn't get into Yale. Last time they launched a Long March 5B rocket, they ended up with big long rods of metal flying through the sky and damaging several buildings in the Ivory Coast. Most of it burned up, but there are no pieces of metal hit the ground, and luckily no one was hurt. That's what it looks like right there. So that's probably what
it's feeling so good right now. Feeling so good right now. Yeah, yeah. It's feeling so good right now. Don't never, ever, ever wanna calm down. No, no,
Welcome to EVTV for Friday, May, what is it? The 7th, 2021. We are barreling quickly towards the end of the year. Trent, you have
not fast enough.
You have but one week left?
Yeah, it's not.
1 week left. Next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Are you coming to school next Friday? You told me
Yes,
that
I'm
you
gonna
were
be
coming
here all week of my last
every
week.
single day next
I will
week.
be here every day of my last week.
I'm proud of you. Today,
I'm not.
Today we have state testing. It is the English part 2, so be aware that that is going on in the building. We also have several stories. Baseball last week had a signing, and we were there to film it, and we wanted to show you that right now.
I'll be going to Williams Baptist University. I would like to thank God for blessing me with this opportunity, and I would like to thank my parents for making all the sacrifices that they made, and then I would like to thank my coaches for pushing me and believing in me to make me a player that I am today. And that's all I have to say.
First of all, I want to give honor to God who's been the head of my life. My friends, family, everybody that's here to support me, support Cam, my coaches for making me the player I am today. Everybody that just helped me get to where I am now, I just want to thank y'all for everything. And yeah, for the next 2 years, I will be taking my talent to Mississippi Delta Community College.
If you'd like to catch that again or share it, you can go to our YouTube channel. We have posted it there, and we encourage you actually to share it. And if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, you should do that as well.
Do it.
All right, Starbucks. I have to tell you this. Did you see last week the Starbucks order that went viral?
No, I actually haven't been to Starbucks in so long. I don't think I've been to Starbucks since the last semester when I got it for the entire cast, which was only like 3 people.
Right. First of all, everybody should know I do not drink Starbucks coffee. I think A, it is overpriced, and B, I don't drink sugar like that. So no Starbucks coffee. But apparently this dude, and I don't know where I'm not on Twitter very much, so I caught this on news sites, but it of course it went viral on Twitter. This dude goes in and he ordered this extreme frappe it's called a honey blend frappuccino. He put extra caramel crunch and ice, heavy cream, 7 dark caramel roast chips, whatever that is, 7 additional frappe chips, 5 bananas, and people online said that this recipe basically tastes like a funnel cake. At some point, it stops being coffee, Trent, and it starts being a dessert. And that probably has more calories in it than 3 slices of birthday cake, is what somebody said.
Oh yeah, I don't like coffee as it is. The only thing I'll get is a frappuccino, but coffee.
Okay, so you don't like coffee. So you would be in the camp of the drinks are just delicious. That's why some students get it, not because they like coffee, but because they like the taste of the drink itself.
Right. See, I'd rather, you can ask Lewis, every day I come in with an energy drink. I'd rather just get something like that than go get coffee. Coffee doesn't do anything for me.
I'm not a Frappuccino guy. I've never even tasted one. So what does it taste like? Is it more like a milkshake?
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, they said that this drink, without all the extras, that the drink was 650 calories. By the time he had done that,
it at least
doubled. Yeah, it doubled or tripled.
Tripled it. That's
so,
a lot of caramel in there.
I mean, you're pushing 1,500 to 2,000 calories for your morning drink, and what are we supposed to have in a day? 2,000?
2,000.
Okay. Moral of the story: I hope he tipped this poor barista extra money, because
definitely
they showed the receipt, and that's why it got a tweet in the first place, because it was like 14 or 15 special step orders. Like the receipt was like this long on Twitter, because it was so many little lines that they added this, add this, add this. Another barista commented that she had someone specifically request 27 hits of caramel, and that the girl was actually counting her doing each pump to make sure she got 27 hits of the caramel sauce added to her drink. Ladies and gentlemen, at some point this becomes just insanely ridiculous.
Yeah, really.
So if your drink is that special, get your own cappuccino maker at the house and start making them yourself before you leave the house, because you're holding up everybody else in line. And again, keep in mind the calorie count. Like, you could have 4 pieces. I'd rather have 4 pieces of birthday cake in the afternoon.
Not to mention, they drink that drink. They're like, there's not 27 hits of this caramel.
Right.
There's people.
Right.
They're gonna do it. They're
Right.
gonna do it.
Right. You would be in my camp though. Wouldn't you rather have dessert in the afternoon, like a legit delicious
Yeah.
dessert, than to drink that coffee in the morning?
Yeah.
So anyway, it was an interesting story. We have several announcements, starting with the applications for the Superintendent Youth Leadership Council is now available. You can go to your Schoology account on that homepage, and there's actually a link to fill that out and sign up. It's a really cool organization to be a part of. Not to mention the fact that you would get to put it on your resume for college, which will look outstanding.
Yep.
But you actually get to meet with the superintendent from time to time in Hernando, and you get your voice heard. So if you want to enact some change in your school, this is your chance to do it. Be a part of the Superintendent Leadership Council. The Drama Club. Trent, take it away.
Drama Club is presenting its 2021 Student Showcase next week from Tuesday, May 11th.
It's this week. Well, yeah, next week. This is
It's
Friday.
next week.
I'm sorry.
May 11th to Thursday, May 13th at 7 p.m. in the auditorium. Tickets are $5 for adults and $2 for senior or students. Contact Mr. Ology for more information.
Yeah, and the plays were written by students here in the building. We're going to talk to some of them next week. So you're going to want to come see that, because it's going to be really cool. All right, next.
Soccer tryouts, both boys and girls, will be next Monday, May 10th. On the soccer field after school, you must have an up-to-date physical to try out.
So that's this coming Monday.
Yep.
If you're going to be a junior or sophomore next year and you're interested in healthcare, Baptist Memorial has the perfect opportunity for you. Crash Course is a week-long course geared to introduce students to the medical field. See your counselor for information or application. Deadline to apply is coming up this coming week, this Tuesday,
Yep.
May 11th. And if you're interested in going to the healthcare field, I would suggest taking every one of these opportunities that you come across. If you can get into the VOTEC, you should do that. Things like this. The medical field's kind of hard to break into, because there's a lot of people who, surprisingly, want to get into that field,
Right.
because it pays very well.
It's very competitive, but there's a lot of spots open because you have to be on your P's and Q's.
Yes, and so you need to definitely take advantage of any of these opportunities, because that's only going to help you, especially if you're going to go for medical school,
Right.
get accepted. Softball tryouts are Friday, May 14th from 1 to 2:30. You must have a sports physical to participate, no exceptions. You must also have a ride from the tryouts, and you must have your equipment ready to go. See Coach S. Nails in B13. What's next?
Students, don't forget we have tutoring available to you on Monday afternoons. Be sure to sign up in the cafeteria on Mondays during lunch if you plan on attending the sessions. You can also talk with your teachers if you're interested in signing up. There's after-school tutoring available for students who took AP Language and Composition in the fall. The tutoring sessions will be Monday, May 10th from 3 to 4:15 in D10. If you need to take the tutoring bus home, be sure to sign up at lunch for the day's session.
That's it for today's episode. Here at Horn Lake,
We are better students, always growing and expecting more. Stay tuned for our lunch menus and athletic schedules. We'll see you here
Monday. Have a fantastic weekend. Make good choices. Make smart choices.
Not the 27